Hello once again from Radiant Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is Peter speaking to you, and also we have here my Radiant Tarot deck, my favourite deck. And I've had an email, or a message through YouTube anyway, of Lennie, and she asks about business. And there's 3 specific nice little questions, which I really do like. Just a little bit of background first of all. Lennie has been working as a salesperson for businesses and has done quite well. She's got no money or real experience on setting up on her own, and that's what she wants to do. And she asked these 3 questions. How would it be for Lennie to get onto her own business? What kind of field should she go into? You know, be it garments or food products, something like that. And well, when will she be ready to begin? So we'll shuffle the cards for Lennie, and we'll do 3 2-card spreads to answer each question. And I'm always surprised at the detail that can come from just the 2-card spreads. And of course it fits in with the time allowances on YouTube, doesn't it? So we'll shuffle the cards out. I just want to think about Lennie for a moment, and hopefully the cards will give us some indication. Okay, so first of all we have to cut the pack thusly, turn the centre one, join them all back together again, straighten this out somewhat, not too bad at all today, and we'll pick 2 cards. No, well, first of all, we'll just pick a card for who Lennie is, because these are quite interesting. Well, immediately we've got a sort of a business type card, haven't we, already? Certainly a work card, the Pentacles. You know, what is important to Lennie? Well, it is her work, actually. You see the guy there, he's labouring away, he's got reward, but he's only got 1, and there's others piled up on the other side. And I wonder if this is, you know, a sort of ambition type of card. The 8 of Pentacles. You know, new skills, possibly. And we're talking about a skillful person here. It's a person who's got skills. And also building upon what's already been achieved already. So this is probably Lennie as she stands at the moment. That's a nice little card to draw out first of all. Okay, so we'll go to the first question, and I'll just get my notepad so I don't forget what it is. It's important to write these questions down, because it does help focus yourself, and therefore spirit, and therefore the cards, onto the specific question. So how would it be for Lennie to get onto her own business? Now I interpret that because it's a, you know, when you throw words together, they then become open to interpretation anyway. So how would it be for her? Would it be a good thing for Lennie to actually set out into her own venture? So let's have a look at the first card. You will look before I do. And what have we got? Oh, we've got the Tower. Change. Change without warning, almost, isn't it, the Tower? You can see here, you know, the guys here are sort of falling out of the castle structure here, having been hit suddenly by lightning. Lightning comes out of nowhere, doesn't it? Strikes, and he's still even wearing his crown. He hasn't got his protective helmet on, so it's sudden change. So what the card is saying here is that, you know, how would it be for her? Well, it would be a big change, and if it is going to change, it will come actually suddenly. But I need some clarification here, and this is where the second card will come into it. And we've got the Emperor reversed. Now the Emperor, when I see the Emperor with regards to business, I see him really as a figure of overall power, doing things by the book, doing things really, how would you say it? Logically, I would have thought. There's a logic to this, but it's reversed. So possibly the cards are saying that it's not logical at the moment to undergo sudden change. I think that is the message from these two particular cards when you add them together. Quite powerful cards with regard to the question. So we put those down and we go to the next question now. Okay, and what kind of field, when eventually Lennie does start her own business, what really should she be going into? Which sort of field should she be going into? So we'll have a couple of cards here. One there and one here. Very nice. So what kind of field are we looking at here for Lennie? And again, you will see it before me. And what have we got? Oh, 8 of Wands, and again reversed. Now I just need to have a look at my notepad for this, because Wands, we're talking about business here, and Wands is quite tied into business, work, that sort of thing. And it's the 8 of Wands, which I again see as a sort of, it's a change in career, but it shouldn't really be, because it's reversed. The 8 of Wands is a change card in regards to business. If not change, then certainly growth. If not growth, certainly, if you own property or whatever, a sort of expansion would be in the offing. But it's reversed, and I see that as, opportunity will come for the change in career. Certainly taking on more responsibility, but it won't happen immediately. In fact, it shouldn't happen immediately. It advises against it happening immediately. So we'll just have a look at the next card, and you see it before me. And what have we got here? Well, it's the Ace of Pentacles, and that's quite good. It is reversed again. So again, what we're seeing here is we're seeing advice of delay here. Do nothing immediately. Sit on what you've got. Have a think about what you've got. And if you do that, it could be the beginning of good times for you, Lennie, because the Ace of Pentacles, Pentacles is prosperity, it's coinage. With it being reversed, just to repeat, really, it's following the cards, isn't it? We're seeing the same message from all the draws. Just hold on for a little bit before you jump into, sudden change. And if you do, then there is prosperity, there is success ahead, particularly financial. Okay, and we come to the final question now. And the third question is, when will she be ready to begin to set out on her own as a business person, as an entrepreneur, wheeler dealing, selling, being her own boss, doing things her way instead of other people's way? So we'll grab 2 cards, one there, we'll go deep down, pick another one. Oakley dokley. What have we got here? Well, we've got the Moon, and it's amazing the number of cards that are coming out reversed. Now, what it's saying, what the Moon is a connection. The Moon shines down on all and sundry. The Moon's light, when we go outside and look at her, there's a connection between the Moon and us. It shines upon us, and indeed we look up at the Moon. So, before you're ready to begin, the Moon is also sort of, we're talking about months, aren't we? Lunar months, which may have something to do with it. Because it's reversed again, there's an element of delay, or it's not going to happen immediately. Reverse cards don't necessarily mean the opposite of, but it may be that you're At the moment, you're not quite ready because you're not connecting with enough people. Maybe you need to make more connections with people at this moment in time. But we'll go to the second card just to confirm or deny that. And what is it? Well, it is the Chariot. And you see the Chariot, well, we turn it the proper way up. What I see here is there's still a lot of hard work to do. The Chariot is a cumbersome vehicle. It needs a lot of controlling. It is it's a card of movement. We hope it moves forward. But to allow it to go forward, there's got to be control. There's got to be control of things going on around you, and also self-control. There will be good and bad things along the way, which you will have to deal with. And because it's reversed, was it reversed? I can't remember, but either way, because of the general overall reading, the cards we've pulled, you're not quite ready just yet. Don't go burning any bridges just yet. Put the work in first. Get those contacts up and running. Test yourself. Test what you're capable of, what you're not capable of. Improve on what you're capable of. And what you're not capable of, get it sorted. And only until you're actually 110% ready, and I don't believe that is just now, should you actually start burning bridges. That's probably as far as I can go with that question. I'm a bit concerned about the second question, which was what field to go into. Again, the cards were screaming out a different answer, as if they were just going on to the, following on, repeating almost, emphasising, underlining the first question. When, how would it be, and what have we got to do? All these cards seem to be pointing at, don't jump before you're ready. That's as far as I can go. I'm sorry about I couldn't grab anything about what sort of field, garments or going into, haberdashery or food, apples, oranges, pears. Couldn't really grab anything from that. But again, I was overpowered, I was overwhelmed or overpowered by the sort of the preparation that you need. Also, work on your creativity. You've got to be unique in your field, Lennie. You've got to be one step ahead of the competition. This is where the creativity comes in, and you've got to be your own person, lock, stock, and barrel. Anyway, thank you very much for your question. Thanks to everyone who has commented and put my paper away there. Commented on my videos and given me a rating. Thank the Spirit for the reading today. Blessings to all, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye.